tell you that taxes is not how I got my wife. When I met my wife, I was not even working in a tax firm. I had just moved back from Hollywood in with my parents because I had blown all of my savings ripping and running Hollywood, trying to be a fitness trainer, celebrity fitness trainer. I don't know why I labeled myself that. I only work with people that think they're celebrities. So I was ripping all of this money that I had in my savings account to the point where like I was living paycheck to paycheck. So I told my parents, listen, I'm coming back home, whether you like it or not. This situation's not working out for me. And if there's an opportunity for me to start a sales division in the tax firm, the family tax company, let me know, because I've been working in sales part-time while I've been doing my fitness thing. And I think I got pretty good at this thing.
I love that. So it started as a family. So it's a family business.
It's a family-owned business. That's correct. I have my own consulting company that's separate, kind of like how Chase has their own private client group. So I get to work with my own clients. But yeah, it was a family business.
Oh man, I love that, coming from a person that has a family business as well.
Yeah, man.
You know, that's awesome, man. And you don't really realize the benefit, or like, I guess, what's in front of you, man. That goal that's in front of you. You know, until later on in life, until you actually try different avenues, and you're like, I'm gonna stick to the family's business. Yeah. Because this is what's meant for me.
Yeah. And it wasn't what I initially thought was meant for me when I first came into my mom's office. I'll be honest. I was like, yeah, I'm here to eat, make sure I can leave at 5 o'clock and get to the gym early before everyone else gets to the gym. And about 2 months into being in my mom's practice, my mom realized that like I created my own commission structure, but I hadn't made any commission. So she's like, dude, you sold me on wanting to come into my office and help out sell some stuff, start your own sales division. I let you create your own commission structure. You've sold 0 out of 0 anything. You haven't sold a tax return, Bro, we're in tax season. If you have a pulse, somebody needs to file a tax return. But I didn't care about that. At the time, I cared about trying to become a physique star or helping people in personal training. But it was one day that changed everything for me, is when I sat in my mom's office and I watched her close 2 people. She closed the first person on tax preparation. It was a quick, easy conversation, 30 minutes, husband, wife, whatever. The next people that came in, they were business owners, and they specifically said something in this call. Yeah, we want to figure out ways to reduce our tax bill so when we go into our CPA's office, it's just a slam dunk. I had never heard someone sit in front of my mom telling them, I just want ways to reduce my tax bill, and then I'm going to go work with somebody else. And then she turned around and slid them an engagement agreement for $22,000. In 15 minutes, they signed that engagement agreement, and their wiring information was inputted into our software, and it was processed back out a receipt. That was everything I needed to see. Because at the time, I was writing $22 workout programs per month. And I thought in my head, dang, I'm going to have to sell 1,000 of these just to make $22,000. I'm going to go get a recorder from Target. I'm going to sit it in her office, and I'm going to hit record. And that's what I did. I took that recorder the next day. I had 8 hours of content. I sent it to Rev.com. Rev gave me my mother's transcripts. Now I was lethal. I knew how to sell tax planning, had no tax knowledge. Got on the phone, started making some commission, started reinvesting back into sales training. But that's what increased my revenue as a salesperson. I still wasn't a tax strategist. So what happened was, one client finally came into the office and he humbled me. He said, show me what you can do with the tax returns in front of me. And that's when I felt like literally like a dog with his tail tucked in between his legs, bro. Like every ounce of testosterone left my body that day. I was like, bro, I don't know what I can do. We're going to have to call time out. Let's go get my mom, because I can't help. Right? And then that's when I felt like, okay, what am I doing? Like, am I a salesperson? Am I a tax person? Like, dude, I need to figure this thing out. So I went on the computer that night and I said, okay, I'm not going back to school for accounting. That's just not happening. No way. But what's the highest definition that you can have in tax? And it was enrolled agent, highest definition of tax law and tax strategy, 3-part test. I click on the link and I'm like, okay, here we go. And 7 months later, I got my enrolled agent's license. I swear to God, I felt like a kid who got hit by a bus and had a superpower the next day. Like I was lethal, like ready to go, ready to communicate with anybody.
Is that something you would recommend, that somebody not necessarily like gets the license to practice, but like at least a course for everybody to kind of go through if they are business owners?
I do think that's important. But here's the thing. You don't need to become a tax expert as a business owner. You just need to understand taxes as a business owner, because business owners can leverage taxes better than W-2 taxpayers. So you do need to understand taxes as a business owner to a certain extent, or else you're not running your business efficiently, right? There's sales, there's operations, there's HR, but there's also taxes. Right? And as a self-employed individual, you have the control to impact how much you're gonna pay every single year.